Hello friends. I spent the weekend celebrating with some out-of-town guests my granddaughter's 4th birthday. It was a lot of fun. There was no live stream, but I wanted to go ahead and catch you up on the fish and the aquariums. Let's go ahead and take a very quick look at what's going on here in the fish room. And let's just jump right into it, starting with some of the fish that were added recently to their new homes. Let's start by walking over to the 55-gallon planted community and take a look at how some of the fish are doing in there. Well, as was the case when I first showed them to you, that little cockatoo apistogramma is really stealing the show. No fear, right up against the glass, really enjoying his new home. Looking fat and sassy. Beautiful finnage, very active, great eater. Getting more and more blue in those pec fins. Really liking this apistogramma. We also have several other fish in here. Here's the Empire Gudgeon on the side of the tank, one of the two that are in here. Again, very young, very gray. Not showing much color, but eventually he will. There's another little small blue dwarf apisto in here somewhere. Apistogramma, where are you? There's the night goby. Cute little fish. A school of rasboras. Some embers. A school of neons. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He's right in here in the plants, right behind, right in the middle of that Anubias. Very cute little guy. Come on over here, buddy. Show us your pretty blue face. He's being a little shy. Look at the finnage on this redhead tapajos, the trailers, the thread fins coming off the tail, the length of those pectoral fins dragging below him, absolutely stunning. Little green tear and electric blue ochart right there in the middle. Beautiful fish. And there in the very back, we have the if you can make them out, the Starry Night. Being shy, maybe I can zoom in a little bit on him. Long Congo Tetras, everybody's camera hogging. There he is. Active, being left alone, doesn't have any fin damage. So the fish are just leaving him alone, ignoring him, which is what I was hoping for. Maybe I can come around this way and show them to you. Don't want to startle them. It's a good looking fish, still very shy, but doing well in here. I'm just loving the way these tapajos are looking. I think they might be big enough to go into the 210 as well, maybe even with the Congos. The reason why I'm thinking about moving all the fish out of here is because I'm going to bring this tank up to about 83 degrees for the discus, and I don't think these fish that are in here will tolerate 83 degrees too easily. So I think I may have to move everybody out. So they're either going to go into a brand new tank or maybe shift them over to the 210 gallon. Including you, sir. Let's turn around and take a look at the African cichlid tank. Fish in this tank are just doing phenomenally well. Loving what I'm seeing here. Lots of color and activity. Not a lot of fighting. I did have to pull out a Taiwan reef, but I'm not sure if it was because he was beaten up or because he just started acting very old, kind of run down. I tell you, one of the downsides of having to buy big, large, mature African cichlids to fit in with other large, mature African cichlids is that sometimes you buy them and they're pretty old, and so they don't last that long. This is why if you were starting an African cichlid tank, I would tell you to get a whole bunch of young ones and just grow them out. Maybe get 3 of each of the kind that you want. Just grow them all out and just keep the showstoppers and take the other ones to the local fish store. But when you have them big and you want to add a fish, you have no choice but to buy an older, bigger, mature cichlid, and so you're not going to get a lot of time with them. But look at that Fusco, beautiful. It's a fire hap. Mara rocks back there with that orange blaze on the forehead. The giraffe hap. Venusis. I love the colors of African cichlids. So Rhodesiae yellow. With hawk back there. Crazy looking face. This sand diver. Absolutely beautiful color on the sand diver. Trout. Had him a long time. Beautiful fish. This is my 210-gallon South and Central American tank. Fish are all huddled on this side because I believe the wave maker is going. Got a 3,500 gallon per hour wave maker. There's also one going on the African cichlid tank. That's why you saw them all on the left side. It's the chocolate. Big old Oscar. Another chocolate. Beautiful Sally, the Salvini. Big fat vieja. Albino Oscar, a little bit of a runt. This tank is pretty stable. Let's go take a look at the discus tank. I think the boss of this tank is the fish that I've nicknamed Spike. This guy right here. He's got a little bit of a spike on the dorsal, in the front of the dorsal, and then he's got a little spike at the very back of the dorsal, if you can make it out. So his nickname is Spike. The other fish don't have names. Got my little melon. Some snake skins. But these fish are doing great. All 10 of my original discus. Still giving them 2 water changes a week. Feeding them a variety of foods. A lot of protein. Freeze-dried brine shrimp. Freeze-dried bloodworms. Cichlid flakes and pellets. Discus-specific flakes. Discus-specific pellets. Spike. Kind of fits them. So there's a fish room update. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Any ideas, tips, comments, be sure to share them below. And I'll see you this coming Saturday in the Cichlids and Coffee live stream. And if you like the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, let YouTube know that you like what's going on here. And I will see you at the next one. Thank you, my friends. Bye-bye.